Hello everyone, I'm Greatlook, thank you for joining me, and welcome back to episode 196 of Factorio with Angels and Bob's mods, where in the last episode we fixed some ammonium mining and started exporting, what's it called? What is it called? Tungsten nitride or something? Carbide? Something. Let's go have a look. Or just find it in here, I guess. Tungsten carbide, yes. And then the rocket heat shielding that we need for our rockets as well. This stuff. Which needs silicon nitride. Which we are apparently all out of. That is why we went and fixed our ammonium mining, I think. So the silicon nitride is this, it requires the silicon powder, and that's produced over here. Silicon ingots is needed for that. Silicon ingots needs more silicon ore, and silicon ore should be sorted now at least. Ammonium chunk still. So maybe it's just a case of us still not having enough ammonium. Or maybe it's a case of us not having enough robots. To keep these crushers empty. No, we have enough robots. So we have plenty of crushed. Or is it not plenty? Wait a minute. Did I see the ammonium and not the crushed ammonium? We have 300 in there. And 200 and something in there, 400 in there. So plenty of crushed ammonium. These have the crushed ammonium that they need. Did we just not set this up? No, we did. So we also need more purified water. Is that the problem? Yes, it is. So purified water. Made here. We have plenty of purified water in this end. So it's just a case of the pressure not keeping up. So we can fix that with pumps, or we could try adding another pipe, I guess. We really do have plenty of purified water here. We're even just clarifying a lot. So we could move one way over. Let's find out where we can actually put this. It's right here, okay? Yep. We could also just produce more purified water down there, but let's try and keep it localized first. Yeah, that's not a good idea. That's not what I want. Don't do that. But this is not necessarily gonna work. We should also bring a pipe out of here more. Oh, well, in another spot, I guess. Not sure how to explain that one. Just have actually 2 pipes of output from here. Instead of just splitting the one into 2. That should help. This might actually make it worse, so let's keep this. Purified water. We're using some here. That should probably be fine. I would hope. All of these are green or yellow. So good. Then we need it here again. And here. And here. So much purified water. Hopefully this is a lot better. Now at least these are all running. Maybe that's just because some of the other machines have shut off, but it should still be better now. So now with chunks we should see the sorting start picking up, hopefully. Still not enough chunks. So we can scale up the chunk production if we want to. And I guess we do want to, because a lot of stuff relies on the silicon at this point. We should have construction robots. No, we do not have the tier 2s. We have higher tier stuff. Can we just upgrade? Is that what we have? Yeah, we have 6 robots coming. Good. Might as well upgrade these as well. If we have the machines for it. Here they come. Oh, and I guess we need a storage chest then. All of my stuff will also be put into this chest, but... if we do that, no robots should end up with anything, and then we can just put this back in. Good. Oh, we need to get rid of no more sulfuric wastewater then. That makes sense. Then it's running again. Good. So we should have a lot more chunks. If it's enough, I still do not know. Not really, to keep these running at least. And there's more sorters up here that are probably not running full speed either. Nope. But it should be a lot better, right? These are still not running. Do we really need to scale that up a lot more? We probably need to scale up other chunks as well then as soon as these kicks in. But I guess we shall just do it. Hopefully the purified water will keep up with this. But yeah, this is one of the reasons why actually dedicated outposts for stuff is nicer to manage, because I wouldn't feel bad about just making 5 times as much of this and 5 times as much sorting and 5 times as much of these and the smelting for just silicon, for example. The problem with that is to know where to actually cut the outpost. So do we crush and sort and smelt and then leave it at that? Because then we need to process it into powder and then into silicon nitride. Well, we could also do that in the same spot, but then what about titanium carbide? That's not the problem, sorry. These thingies. Heat shielding. That doesn't really seem like it belongs in a silicon production processing area. And we would need to bring in titanium carbide for it. So that would probably need to be at its own place. It's just hard to know where to cut what you put in an outpost, I guess. Unless you literally only do one thing. Do we need to do anything else here? We should see some heat shielding and silicon carbide. It is very slow, and that's okay, I think. Do we have any trains here yet? Yep. Because we're also bringing nitinol through here. Yeah. Oh. But we are one step closer to rockets, I would guess. We have the heat shielding in some small amounts, very small amounts. Guess the next thing is rocket control units. They will be made at the robot production area. Same with these. The low density structure. This should be easy enough. And this we need to elaborate a little bit on. Nitric acid and dinitrogen tetroxide. Holy moly. And these are dimethylhydrazine and hydrazine. So yeah, we definitely need some more gas acid stuff for this. For now though, let's go back and focus on rocket control units, low density structure and rocket engines. So we actually have 40 or 4.3k in there. Is that because we're not outputting it, or do we just have a lot? We have a lot, okay. So that production should scale down, which means that the heat shielding could scale up, but only if we had enough silicon nitride, which we still don't, I would guess. Actually, it has kicked in, or improved at least, so it should help a bit. But yeah, we're never gonna saturate all of these machines. Not at that depot, at least, or that outpost. But hey, we have 200 heat shield. That's actually enough for 20 rocket parts. And we would only need 100 rocket parts for a rocket, right? So we don't really need that much, it seems. I think we shall limit this heavily. So with 1000 we could make 100 parts. We need to limit the train as well. Let's have that come up here. Because heat shielding is not used by a lot of other stuff, so no real reason to overproduce it, I would guess. At least that's the thought. Okay. Let's call that done. This, we have all of this action, so it's just the need to assemble it. How many machines? 400 if we wanted 10 per second. With the wrong machine. How many of these? 75. Yeah, we need to scale that down as well, of course. That's just not reasonable. Let's just say that. Wait, I have a better blueprint than this, don't I? Yes, I do. Just out of curiosity, how many machines would we need making this? 75 as well? Okay. So we need to scale this up along with these rocket control units. Wait, oh, we have not connected this apparently. Maybe we should actually place these based on where our other stuff is and not just put it down for fun. Oh, let's go with that. No, that's the actual boards. That's not what we need, right? It's just the multi-layer circuit boards, not the advanced circuit board, whatever it's called. We need more fiberglass boards. I think that's what we are lacking. Yes. But we're lacking resin because we're lacking urea. We have better chemical plants, don't we? Yep. So are we really backing up on purified water? Apparently so. Are we using that for anything up here? Not up north at least. This is where we got it out. This is one place we need it, but that's already backed up. So we produce purified water here? Oh, from... yeah, okay, from sulfuric wastewater. I thought it was just from normal water. That wouldn't make a lot of sense. So we need to actually clarify this, unless we can put in overflow valve outside of where we actually use or produce this. Why is this here? Oh, we probably had something there earlier. Are we not producing purified water specifically? Yes, we are. So, why is this not over here? This is just allowed to fill up the whole pipe. could of course then just put a bit of clarifying down. Let's do that, I guess. We should just move it quite a bit away. Oops. And then we need power as well, I guess. Close. Good. That should allow our urea production to keep up, or at least scale up. Resin is being mass produced. Still need more though. I can't help but wonder what impact productivity modules would have on all this. If we would have a backup of anything not important or something like that. Like if it would just help, great. I guess it would. But that's all, well, theoretical, because I'm not gonna get modules right now. Oops. These are running full speed, it seems like it. We have plenty of urea. Do we have any new recipes for resin? Well, it needs to be liquid resin, so let's just keep that in mind. So if we get more advanced chemicals, we can make larger amount of resin for each unit of liquid, I guess. So 40 liquid into 30 resin, whereas this is 40 into 10. But do I really care? Also make it from some raw things. Not interested. We just need to scale this up, I would guess. It should already be a lot better than it were before. We actually have some backup here now, so it is fine already. These are all working, that's good. These are not all working, because I have not set a request for them yet. So now we will soon have a shortage of, well, all component types. Basic transistors, integrated electronics and CPUs. At least that's my prediction. And then we can either scale it up on the bus, or we could start importing it with trains. Wait, where did these come from? Is my low integrated electronics production lower than the others? No, we can make 1 per second 8 times with the crafting speed of 4. So we can really make a lot of these pretty fast. Wait, what? That doesn't seem right. 5-second crafting speed. With a crafting speed of 4. Well, I guess this is only just over 1 second, so yeah, it is. And we produce 5 each time. So these are not in shortage yet. How about the CPUs? Indeed in shortage. You need an upgrade. You still need an upgrade. We can have 4 in the stack inserter. We can have 4 in the normal inserter. We need to upgrade stack inserters. How come this is not finishing actually? Well, I guess we can just see the problem right down here. We have no green science. That's weird, because we should be producing. Unless we lack something necessary like aluminium, which we do lack. So we get nothing of this, because we have no aluminium, yes. So once upon a time, I tried to fix the problem down here. Still producing the ore. It's just about nickel. Or tin, or whatever this is. I think it's nickel. So we have no output for this. That's a bit stupid, obviously. Let's try and keep it all going for a little while longer. So we can hopefully launch a rocket, and then we can decide if we want to start mass producing everything. Oh, it does actually set the temporary stops when you do it from the map. We have nothing. What if we do it from here then? No, that doesn't work. We have to be in actual map view, and then it works. Interesting. Okay. For now, I think we will just add more storage. And we shall make it fast, I guess. Good. Could also make a proper dedicated aluminium or alumina. No aluminium processing area. We will have to have a dedicated sorting for aluminium outpost as well, of course, but yeah. That seems like something we should do at some point here. But if we can survive with just our small amount of aluminum production from this. That should kick back in now. Then I am okay with just surviving on this. We did fix these up, yeah. Let's go back. And let's send this train so we can get this research done. So we can get on to other researches. But unfortunately, that's all we have time for in this episode. So thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.